So this Dead Space remake came out, and I picked it up because I thought I should pick it up. I should do my due diligence. I should play the new games when they come out. It's usually what I do. And then I'll play a little while, and maybe I'll enjoy it, and maybe I won't. And I could not put the thing down. I absolutely loved it. I've almost completed it. So we were talking about Dead Space on the podcast this week, and I brought up the point that this is kind of a game that Jeremy, who films all our Noclip documentaries, kind of a game that I think he'd like, because he's really into survival horror games. He spent most of last year replaying all the Silent Hill games. He's got a video essay coming up on this channel real soon, all about Signalis. And while Dead Space is kind of more on the action side of horror, I still think there's a lot in this game he'd like, especially because he's also like into like weird religious shit as well, and there's a lot of weird religious shit in Dead Space. So I grabbed Jeremy for about 30 minutes to show him off the game, to answer his questions. And if you haven't played the game, the remake of it, or if you have played, the game back in the day and you're kind of like me on the fence about whether or not you want to drop, 60 or 70 bucks. I think it's $70. I think I got it for $62 because I have that EA play thing, so they give you a little bit off the top. It's an expensive game, so I get why people mightn't be into it. So for you, and for everyone else, and for Jeremy, we decided to play some Dead Space. Check it out. Hi, Jeremy. So on Twitter, before we get into the Dead Spacingness, on Twitter I saw there was like an achievement you could sort of like fudge by fecking around the legs of some of these things. So I'm just gonna, yay, there it is.
What is the achievement? What is that rewarding you for doing?
Rip off a dangling limb using the magic power here, but you can just use it on one of these suits. Dude. There you go. That's the end of this strategy video. Thank you for joining us, everyone. So this is Dead Space. This is the remake of Dead Space, a game that I adored back in 2008. I played the sequel. I finished the trilogy. Here's some bodies. But it's a game that you have never played, right, Jeremy?
No, not this one, not the original one. I know that it's about a guy named Isaac, and I know that it's vaguely religious, and therefore it's like The Binding of Isaac, it seems like. Same game,
yeah,
right?
Oh, yeah, right. It is. It's The Binding of Isaac, except he works in the meatpacking district, so you just have to constantly pick up these pieces of flesh and put them into lockers. Here, we can hang them up with this guy here. Oh my god. So one of the funny things about Dead Space, the original, is that it had really funky, wiggly physics, and somehow they have managed to completely retain them in what I think is the Frostbite engine.
Nice.
This is Electronic Arts putting this one together. EA Motive. And this guy's in a bit of trouble because this weird little tentacle baby is gonna mess him up.
Oh, this feels like Prey. I feel like this part is like Prey. This moment happens in Prey a lot.
It does. If you, it's very much I feel like maybe Dead Space was the first, like, spooky space game. Like, it's obviously very, like, alien inspired and whatnot, but, what's the other big inspiration? Morpheus in space, Event Horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's also like Event Horizon, kind of in its aesthetic at least. But the sort of the interesting, I guess, element of the combat that was originally in this game is the fact that Isaac's not really a soldier person. He's actually a kind of an engineer guy. He goes on these ships to fix them up and shit. That's why he's wearing this big suit. So the weapons he uses are generally sort of like weapons you'd use to presumably fix up ships, like this sort of laser cutter thing. If you hit right click, it changes the alternation on it.
Oh, cool.
Which is just so happens is very handy when you're trying to like shoot the tentacles off of weird babies.
This is like the scariest episode of Mike Rowe's Dirty Jobs. It's just like a guy.
What's that?
Mike Rowe. Oh, it's a TV show where Mike Rowe, the host of it, goes and is like, I'm on like an oil rig today. Look how like hard it is to be like an oil rig guy.
Oh, so he's like always a tourist. He's not actually like able to do any of those jobs.
Yeah, no. Well, I think he like role plays like as a day. He like goes up the Golden Gate Bridge to see how they like tighten the bolts or whatever up there. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Does he cosplay as like a sort of like a blue collar dude?
Yeah. That's why they like him, is because he's like, I'm just like you, but he's actually the host of a TV show. It probably gets like a lot of money for it, but
yeah, he's probably from like fucking Pasadena. Or something.
Yeah.
But, he's pretending he's from West Virginia. This takes place on the USS Ishimura, which is a planet-cracking spaceship, and it cracked into the wrong planet, I think, because there's a bunch of spooky stuff going on when you turn up. I'm not going to get too much into the spoilers of the stories and stuff. I've almost finished it. I've reloaded an old save game, so this is only maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours into the game. What are your questions? What are your, like, You've never played any of these
Yeah.
games. I kind of feel like this is a Jeremy game, so I'm interested in what you're thinking about.
Yeah, is it like how? Because I know this tends a little more towards like the action survival horror genre. Is it like is ammo conservation a big part of the loop, or is it kind of like abundant resources, or?
No, you've hit the nail on the head. So, one interesting thing about the game as well is that everything is like is it diegetic if it's UI?
Yeah,
I
if it's in
guess?
the world, yeah.
So the spine on his back, see the green little glowy tubes on his back?
Yeah.
That's his health. The little circular one there that's blue is his the sort of force power stuff he has. And then when you bring up the menu, it's here. And then here's what my ammo situation is, since you asked. So all I have right now is the plasma cutter. By later in the game, you've got multiple different types of gun that each have their own specific ammo. So you're doing a lot of like. The game does a lot of like getting you to use every sort of tool on your belt, as it were. These are stasis pack, which fills up the stasis, which is that kind of forced ammo thing I was telling you about. I hardly use the map in this game, and in the missions, sometimes there's a couple of B missions, but you're generally just doing one thing. So yeah, like it is very much ammo conservation. One of the things that was in the original Dead Space was that the stasis module on your back. You can use it to do some stuff, so you can like slow down time. I'm not sure if I can do it here. If I do that, that's technically going to slow down time there. I'm not sure if it works. It works on baddies. But you can also use it to pick stuff up, like him, right? I'm picking him up, flopping him around, making him electric. It's like Ravenholm all over again. Arcane's Ravenholm, not the cancelled one. So that usually depletes the stasis pack, but in Dead Space 2 they stopped that depletion because they were like, oh, this is like no fun. So we'll make it just like universal. You can use it for as much as you want. You can pick people up. So that's what you're able to do in Dead Space 1 now, which is great. So that's part of the ammo loop, is that one of the things you should really do is pick up wheelchairs and throw them at motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So the setup for the story in this game is that you're like an engineer who's called to fix this ship, but you end up fighting monsters instead, or what's the premise? Basically,
yeah. You turn up. There's some personal. You know somebody on the ship as well, as it turns out. Bit of happenstance there, but yeah, you're basically being brought on. You're ill-equipped to deal with what's going on, as indeed anyone would be. It's very Event Horizon. The stuff that's happening is like very fucked and weird and scary and confusing to everyone involved. Lots of people die at the start. Where am I supposed to be going? I can use my little GPS here.
Is Isaac a silent protagonist, or does he talk?
No, he was in the original, but he's not anymore. Now he talks.
Oh, really? Is that controversial with the Dead Space hardcore fans?
I think it might have been, but the general consensus seems to be that this is a very, very good remake. I think it is too. And what I'll say is, at the start, it definitely is, I wouldn't not one-to-one, but it stays very true to the original. But the further I have gotten in, and I'm basically at the end here, I'll do my little slow-mo thing here. The further along I've gotten, the more creative license they've taken with it, and I think it's really well done.
That's cool. I'd rather have like a remake that takes a little bit of creative license than just a faithful shot-for-shot remake.
It's a hard balance, right? And I think like having done the sort of it reminds me of the Black Mesa documentary we did, right? Where like I kind of feel like maybe they made the first few levels of this game, and then that kind of emboldened them. They were like, yeah, hey, you know what? We know how to make a Dead Space game. Can I show you the stomp?
Yeah, of course.
Stomp on motherfuckers. Get paid.
Damn, they should have had this game sponsored by Timberland or something.
You see, so my stasis is down, my red, so I'm going to hit Y to fill that up. And my health is still doing okay, so... I would say I found a bit of an interesting difficulty curve on this game. I felt like the start... I burned through the original parts of this game like a pig through warm strawberries, but by the time I got to chapters 5 and 6, I think it's because I was so lax in those early levels that by the time I got to the later levels, I was like, oh no, I actually have to take this seriously and conserve ammo and be smart and use more environmental stuff to kill baddies.
It's the problem with survival horror is you start having too much fun, and then the opposite of that is what I always do, which is have every bazooka shell that you never use, and then you get to the final boss fight and you have 1,000 ammo for every gun.
God, I remember when we interviewed. This is just like me autosaving. I guess I should autosave just in case. As you can see, I'm 15 hours in. I think am I 20 hour whatever. In the real game, that's me autosaving because I need to like. It's like a Pavlovian response. Oh shit! Oh motherfucker!
Oh my god!
Eating me and stuff.
Let me chop your legs off for you. So you can chop the legs off, and then I wonder if I can I pull this arm off? Oh, I can throw stuff at them, which is handy, right in the head.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can pick up like their teeth and...
He didn't even have a shot. You just wrecked him.
Well, he picked me up and gnawed on me, remember?
That's true, but you immediately kicked his ass.
What do you think of environmental storytelling, Jeremy?
It seems pretty good. Seems like it's telegraphing some things about the world, maybe.
Who is that for? Who are you writing a
no
note
idea.
to? We have run out of body bags. I need to stomp on this guy to get paid. Stomp.
It's like a note to self kind of thing, you know? So that's the kind of thing you just write on a sticky note and stick up in the office.
Run out of body bags. Note to
Yeah,
self.
like the fridge is out of almond milk.
I just love picking these fuckers up. Oh, look, I better open this crate. Stomp.
Oh my god, dude.
He's
You
wearing
probably
like-
could have just opened that.
Yeah, he's wearing like industrial like space boots, right? So he's able to just like make absolute mince shit out of anything he stomps on. Begs the question whether he needs this gun at all. Or this thing.
True, you could just stomp your way through it. Can you do a stomp only run?
Stomp. There should be. We should ask the speedrunning community whether or not there's a stomp.
Any percent stomp only.
It's not pacifist. What is
Yeah,
it?
no, it's definitely not pacifist.
Do you know any Latin words for shoe?
No. I
feel like
imagine they probably sound like boot though. I'm gonna Google this.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah, please do. We need to like coin this phrase. I feel like. Sometimes
Boot-
sorry, go ahead.
The word boot comes from the Old Norse boti, or the Old French bote, of unknown ultimate origin. Okay, it's a mystery.
It's probably okay. So now, I guess there is something very like foundational about like a shoe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like shoe is a pretty like cave people probably had shoes, right?
Yeah,
Like
probably.
shitty shoes made of like grass and
They
cow
probably
poo.
just like killed a squirrel and just put it on their feet.
They killed a squirrel and they put their feet in like the squirrel's mouth. Just pushed all the giblets out the other end. Where am I going? I'm going in this closed door. So I would say there's light puzzling in this game.
Okay.
This is on the verge of whether or not it's a Jeremy game, okay? Because it's not. I feel like it's very shooty, and there are some puzzles in it, but they're not like. They're very like action game pace puzzles, just so you know, so you got something else to do. This is the puzzle that's here. I think I already did this circuit breaker earlier. I'm not quite sure. So to turn on the shower, I guess you need to turn off the lights.
Okay.
Because horror game. So I think the shower.
Because horror
room,
game.
I think this is the shower room I need to go into. Is that can I open it?
I bet nothing scary will happen in there.
Yeah, I'm scared. This is an area where you loop around, so I'm not sure if I've actually done this puzzle already or not.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we'll see this out. Oh, I can take this out. That's what I do. I take out this cell by turning all of it off. And nothing bad will happen.
Certainly
I hear
not.
shit.
This
I
seems
hear
like a
stuff.
safe place.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god, he was in the floor.
This little weird baby.
Oh
Like
god.
Messiah. Oh, he just kicked us. Stomp on it. Stomp on that fucker.
Okay, this game's awesome.
Okay, I gotta use my medic packs. Oh, I don't have any medic packs.
I hate to
Why'd
say
you-
that this game just won me over immediately as you stomped a baby, but I'm kind of on board now.
Is it dead? Oh, there's a medic pack. Use it. Gotta use the stasis thing. Oh shit, shoot it. You can shoot the slow-mo juice. And then chop this.
Oh, nice. Oh my god. Just butchered him.
One thing that this game also does that the original didn't, apparently, is it has... Oh shit. It has a sort of a... not an AI director, but apparently the drops you get are sort of more based on your needs than they would have been back in 2008.
Okay,
You know
cool.
what I mean? Oh shit, there's another
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh shit, there's two of them! Oh shit, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Oh my god.
I thought I had more health than this. Oh Jesus, two of them. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. This is bad news. Old Isaac's going to the big...
The big break room in the sky.
Exactly. I said the game will give you what you need, and it keeps giving me ammo and no medipack, so I don't know. Okay, survived. I should have picked this blade up. That would have done it.
Oh yeah. Now that's very Half-Life 2.
It is. You're right. That's very Ravenholm.
Yeah, true.
And also, it's a blade, so I could have said something cool like, "Those motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill." Oh, that's not the thing. I thought that was the battery. It's just a big crate. I was just trying to wedge into the battery hole.
It's like one of those it's those toys that children have where they have to put the shapes in the right holes or something. But you've failed.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? I should get one of those little weird alien babies to fucking help me out.
Oh my god.
Where's it gone? No, that's a circle. That's a circle.
That's a star.
That's a
that
star.
Doesn't go there.
That doesn't fit. Where the fuck is it gone? I've like lost it. Can I open you guys? Oh, I need level 1 boot clearance to open those, I guess.
Oh my god, you gotta level up your Doc Martens.
That's another one there. Did they banned Doc Martens in our school?
Really?
Yeah,
Because of like the skinhead punk scene or something?
yeah, lads would be just like kicking you in the shins with them, and it's like it's bad news, you know.
We had my middle school principal was obsessed with banning baggy pants, and he did an assembly one time to demonstrate why they were so dangerous. So he got up on stage wearing the baggiest pant, like Jinko jeans, like big fucking ICP jeans, and he was like, "This is what could happen." And he pulled out a giant piece of wood from his pants and said, "This could be a shotgun," and everyone burst into laughter. It was so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
It was the best thing that's ever happened.
I thought it was dangerous because like you might fall over or something, or
no, he thought someone was going to shoot up the school with like a sawn. He was like, you could fit a whole sawn-off shotgun in the leg of these jeans.
Did he try and walk around with the shotgun? Did he?
Yeah. He limped on stage in his big baggy pants. It was like holding him up. It was awesome.
Jeremy,
this is also the same.
Where the fuck is this thing?
I don't know, dude. It's so dark.
Thank you for making small talk while I walk. It is so dark. You're right. Oh, can I? Did I pull it out? Did I not pull it out? I did. Look, it's gone.
Yeah,
it's gone. This is a.
I thought you grabbed the square one from there.
I did, but then I dropped it when the baby attacked me. So that was over here.
Yeah. Okay.
So it must. Did it physics somewhere weird that I'm not? Is it over here somewhere? Battery. This is like. This is like the worst case scenario. You know the way we often get like earthquakes and power cuts in California?
Yeah.
This is like that happening, and because everyone in California has like 15 lamps or like torches. What do you call them?
Like candles, lanterns, flashlights.
Flashlights, yeah.
Okay.
But like
torch flashlights.
It's like the electricity going out during an earthquake in California, and you can't find any of your 18 torches.
Your emergency kit got swallowed into the void.
This is hilarious.
It's so dark.
It's so dark. I might have to. Is it? Did I? See, this is the thing, because of physics now. Maybe I wedged it somewhere.
Soft locked.
Yeah, we'll have to like replay in the edit. I'll have to replay where it went. Nothing bad will happen.
Certainly.
I hear
not.
shit.
This seems like a safe place.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh my God, he was in the floor.
This little weird baby.
Oh
like
God.
Messiah. Oh, he just kicked it. Stomp on it. Stomp on that fucker. Okay, so I never found that battery, but I was like, well, screw this. I'll just show you a different part of this video game, Jeremy. So at this stage, I got a few more guns. So here now, I've got a pulse rifle, which is basically just a gun. It's not like used for any type of. Oh, hello, sir. I didn't notice you there.
It doesn't have like a working class conceit to it. It's not like the coffee gun.
No, it doesn't shoot like stevia into coffee or anything.
It doesn't shoot ham sandwiches into my mouth.
It kind of looks like you could shoot like Nespresso capsules out of it or something, but
nice.
Sadly, you don't. Then I have this thing, which is they all have funny names like Ripper and stuff. This one is a flamethrower, so that's good. This one is, I think this is the line gun. Oh Jesus!
Oh my
fuck.
God!
I've just screwed myself. Look,
Oh my God, dude!
I'm just stuck in this like little. I've made the laser room from that Resident Evil movie by accident.
You Mila Jovovich to yourself.
Dude, can I open this door with this fucking laser?
Does that ever go away, or have you just made a puzzle room for yourself?
I have. I've just made like a little weird trap. So if somebody walks in there, they're like do 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 do. Oh, it did. It just died. Oh Jesus! Now the fucking door's shut on my face. I'm bad at video games, Jeremy.
No,
What's
it's
going on
all right.
here?
This game is fucking with you.
Hey, you want to go in here into this liminal space?
Yeah, it seems safe. Oh,
we're flying, baby. We're flying.
There's flying sequences in this game.
Yeah, because it's
you're like flying like
space.
Iron Man too with your boots.
Yeah, it's a little bit funny. The controls are a little bit, it's complicated. There's like gyroscopic flight controls in a game that's like a first person or a third person shooter. Maybe not the easiest thing to do in the world. So they kind of simplified them a little bit. I'm gonna use this. I would usually stomp this with my boot, but now I need to find There's a baby fucker in here, isn't there? Whoa, sorry, I mean.
Whoa.
There's one of those fucking
Is
babies
Jimmy
in
Savile in this room?
Oh my God. I hope so I can stomp on him.
So you can stomp him.
Fucking scumbag. Okay, what's that? Another one of these creepy little babies. So there's lots. That's the thing, is that the enemies in this game are very like, it's rock paper scissors with the weapons, right? There's like, ones that, like, those guys are like very set up for the. Oh shit! It's one of these situations. Weird little. I hate this bit. There's like a weird guy on the wall, and he shoots out these tentacles. So you have to burn the tentacles, but also burn the guy on the wall. Oh my god. I just don't have the gun for this. I need the line gun for this, but I don't. Or the.
You used it to trap yourself.
Yeah, I did. I really borked it. Is he dead? That seemed too easy. Shit, this guy's here again.
What's the timer? Oh, it's oxygen on your back?
Oh shit, am I running out of oxygen? You're right, I am. Oh, because I'm in because this room's kind of,
So you're in the gas.
Gas, yeah, okay.
There's like a Batman Scarecrow gas in here.
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's one of these guys. I forgot about these guys. I gotta stick a syringe in its head. Don't worry about it, Jeremy. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
This is a family-friendly game.
What is this reminding you of anything? That kind of looked a little bit scorny.
Yeah, that I was actually just thinking of Scorn. The vibe I'm kind of getting is that I feel like the studio that made Dead Space should make a The Thing video game, because the actual Thing video game they made, or that someone made, is very janky, but also kind of one of my favorites.
Well, we do know John Carpenter is a fan of this. He did The Thing, right?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best version of it.
Yeah. So. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
Barreled into me. And so the one thing I'll say about Dead Space, one of the last things I'll say about it, I guess, is that I don't think it's particularly scary. And I like playing scary games, but I don't find my time with Dead Space to be like that of a survival. Like I found Signalis scarier than this, and I found Resi scarier than this. It's kind of the issue with the action-oriented versions of these, right?
I was gonna say the atmosphere. To be scary, it almost has to be like a light touch. Like if it could be this exact art style and these exact enemies and this exact conceit, but if it was just slower and quieter and fewer enemies, I feel like it would be more scary, but probably less fun as like a shooting game.
Yeah, and I think the other. Oh, this was the room again, is it? Yeah, it is. And then I can't tell because it was 2008, which was quite a while ago at this stage. But I think I found the original scarier. But that could be for multiple reasons. Because I was younger. Because I didn't know what was going on. It could be because of the way this game is like lit and rendered. Like it just looks so good and it doesn't feel.
It's too beautiful.
Yeah, well, there was like a sort of a VHS noise element to the original. Because you were playing on games were just coming out on HD TVs, but they still had a little bit of that. Not dithering, but something was happening in the visuals that made them a little bit noisier and cloudier.
Yeah, which is always scary. Like the lack of fidelity is always scary. That's why like found footage movies shot on VHS are scary, because it's like your brain. It's like pixel art. Your brain fills in the parts that it can't parse, and what's in your brain is always scarier than what's on screen.
Yeah, that's why Kane and Lynch 2 is the best video game ever made, because it's all
true,
cameras. Dude. So yeah, any closing questions before we round this out? There's nothing else to really say. It's really good. It's good. I enjoyed it. I think if you've never played one of these games before, it's a good shout as an entry to it. I think as a I'm on floor 2. I think as somebody returning to it, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I found it more novel and interesting, and the game I think gets more interesting as it deviates later on. And I assume that they're going to, based on this, depending on how it sells, but it seems like it's done well. And I assume that they will redo Dead Space 2, which was sort of, I think, largely considered the best one, and then probably take a swing at Dead Space 3, which was largely considered the worst of the bunch, I think.
Yeah, no, I definitely think I'm going to play this. This seems like one of those remakes that even people who are evangelists of the original version would say, like, it's okay to start on the remake or something. It seems like they made meaningful improvements while staying pretty faithful.
Yes, and it might be hard to recommend the old one at this stage.
Yeah, for sure.
Now that this is out. All right, Jeremy, thanks for hanging out with me and Isaac.
Yeah, of course. I love
Really
the Binding of Isaac.
I had a friend in school that I called, whose name was Isaac, who I called Mysack a couple of times.
Damn, got him, dude. That's brutal.
Did, and it was kind of mean. And then one day he punched me, and I was like, yeah, you were right. I'm sorry. So
I had that coming.
So sorry, Isaac. And sorry to all Isaacs around the world. Stomp. Stomp.